So I'm here all fresh-faced, and I'm gonna start off with my 15-hour primer, Stay Flawless by Benefit, which I think is one of the best primers I've ever used because it goes on kind of, well, it looks like a lipstick. It's just so thick, and people complain about primers like blocking your pores, but I'm one of those people, thankfully, that doesn't really have many skin problems, so I can like go to bed in my makeup, wake up, and like not have any breakouts. Fortunate that way. I'm not saying that I'm privileged, but I mean, so I'm just gonna take this, I'm gonna rub it all over my face. And I'm gonna blend it all in. It also smells really nice. Or that could be my lotion. I don't really know. Does it smell nice? Never mind, it smells like nothing. And then next, the foundation that I use is this Naked foundation. Naked Skin by Urban Decay. I'm the shade 10. So I'm just gonna use about one pump right onto my hand. And I'm gonna take my little e.l.f. foundation brush, which people are like, well, that's a stippling brush, so you're supposed to pat it on like this. I'm like, I don't got time for that shit. So I'm gonna just buff it into my face and circular motions up and down. However, I need it to because I just want a flat foundation to start everything with. So that should be all done and blended. Then, I'm one of those people that like always tends to like buy extra supply because I'm like, oh my god, I'm running out. And then I'll end up having like whatever it was. Like this was my NARS creamy concealer, and then I was like, oh no, I can see myself like it's getting low. So then I bought another one. And then this one was getting low, but I didn't really finish the other one. So I'm not sure which one's lower, but then I bought another one here. So I need Jesus. I'm gonna take my creamy concealer and I'm gonna make a little V motion. This may be thick for a lot of people, but I mean, I've got dark circles. And a lot of people talk about like, oh, I woke up and like, you know, I need my concealer because these dark circles are crazy. And I'm like, bitch, that's not a dark circle. That's like a bag. This NARS creamy concealer is honestly my best friend. I have worn this concealer to the beach, I've worn it to the pool, water parks, I've worn it to theme parks, I've worn it in the summer when it's 100 degrees, and I've worn it in the winter when it's 5 degrees. I swear by this concealer. Also, one of my other favorite concealers is the, what's it called? Dermablend Cover Cream. I can wear it in the Sahara Desert playing, or like doing Zumba, and that makeup is not coming off my face. Which, I mean, that's good to me. Next, I'm gonna just take my beauty blender, which I just figured out how to use. I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna blend out all of my concealer very lightly, patting it around my eyes just because I don't want to rub the concealer off. So patting it and going up into my hairline. I'm gonna pat it, pat. And then above my eyes, I like putting my concealer above there because I don't want under my eyes to be really light and then above to be dark. So just be consistent with parts of your face. Just like, you wouldn't want to just highlight under your eyes and then not your forehead or your nose because it'll just stand out in like a really awkward way. So this is my face all blended. God, I need more lighting in here, clearly. Next, I'm gonna just take my Sephora powder mineral brush, number 45, whatever that is. And then I always use my Ben Nye banana powder to set my makeup, so I'm gonna just dust it off into this little tin pan because, I mean, as much as people like shit on loose powder, it's great because it's so fine, and it really does like set my makeup. Like, it doesn't smudge ever or crease. I'm just gonna pat under my eyes. Oh wait, I was just talking about something. Just drooled a little bit. Oh yeah, the banana powder. I love it, but I do wish that it came in like a pressed powder consistency, or pressed powder product. I don't know what that would be called, but I wish it came as a pressed powder so that I can carry it with me. My skin's a boss. My skin's a badass boss. Next, I'm gonna add some dimension to my face with taking my NARS contour kit in Gyna? Let's call it Gyna, because that's funnier. But the way that I do it when I have facial hair is different than when I don't, because when I don't, I will follow my natural bone, which is right here. Instead, I'm just gonna go around my facial hair and then up and blend it out. So I'm gonna take it and just draw it like that. And you can see that there's that like harsh red line. And then after it's all on, I would just blend it up in circular motions and out. And I'll just do one side of my face so you can see, and then I'll do the other side. I also take the powder and we can zoom out here. No, close. And I'm gonna take it in the temples of my head, right there. I don't know where that brush is. Oh, I'm just gonna take like an e.l.f. Concealer brush. I'm gonna dab it in the concealer for my nose. And then excuse me. And then I'm gonna take my concealer brush and I'm gonna pat, kind of like a natural eyeshadow look. I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna put it into the crease of my eye. And then I'm just gonna take more of that powder and I'm blending it up. Hold on, wait, I got it, there we go. And then blending it upwards. And I'm kind of just leaving my lid that original color that's from the concealer. And I'm blending it upwards and not really out because I don't want a wing look like that. So you'll end up looking kind of like this. See that? How it's kind of just like naturally and it's like a gradient fade. That's the kind of look I want to go for. Aww. Next, I'm just looking for, I'm gonna take this Avon eyeliner brush, which has like this kind of tip. So I guess that's kind of like, I don't know, like a smudge brush or something. There's originally black on this because if you can tell, I kind of fudged up my eyebrows where this one's really like straight and this one kind of curves. So I just have to go in and make a fake line. Which everyone always then thinks that I like fill in my eyebrows, which, I mean, I guess, technically, yes, I'm filling them in, but my eyebrows naturally are just super ridiculous and thick. Never mind, I need to get my life together. To me, that's even. I'm taking this Cynthia Rowley eyeliner crayon that I got in like one of my Birch boxes, and I'm gonna line under my eyes. Yeah. Then I'm going to take my concealer brush and I'm going to pat that darker concealer color under my eye, like so, and kind of pull down the black so I kind of make it a little bit deeper. So I'm going to take a chapstick just because the lipstick that I use is a mattifying lipstick, and with it being 30 degrees or 25 degrees in New York, I cannot have any drier of a lip. I'm gonna just take it. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. So that's the natural color of my lip, just with lapstick on. I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna draw it on. Kinda just makes my lip one solid, perfect color. Last thing is lashes. This video is gonna be so long. So I'm gonna take my Grwm Rose Gold eyelash curler because why not have a Grwm Rose Gold eyelash curler? Ow. My mom saw it on my counter, on my makeup table, and she was like, "What is this?" She's like, "You shouldn't keep things like this out for people to find." And I'm like, "What do you think it is?" And she's like, "You know what it is." So I'm like, "Mom, ew, and no. I think I stick this up my butt." Focus, focus. There we are. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna curl the top of my lash. I'm just gonna finish my own lashes. So this is the finished look, everyone. And I hope you enjoyed it, and if you liked it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and ask me if you want to see any other makeup looks I can do, or beauty tips, or whatever it is you want to know. Just let me know. I'm your guy.